There were 4 years that Paarl Gym won between 2011 and 2014, and then 4 years that Paarl Boys would get the W.
John van der Merwe, a quite serious ankle injury just about 3 weeks ago. Recovered just in time. How much time does Shaun Erasmus need him out there? Perhaps 25 minutes, then take a 20-minute rest and come back.
That's usually what they do with that front row.
Set.
They've grown into the scrums. It's Paarl Gimnasium. Jordan takes it to the line. Draws a good tackle from Kun against the grain. Janelle Davids.
No.
He brings a lot of excitement. Played at fly half last year in this Paarl Inter-Schools. Bardenhorst.
Brilliant.
Oh, look at him ghosting through. Gets the offload away to Quinton Potchinack on the outside. Marvellous Marcus to open the scoring. Against the run of play, Paarl Gimnasium takes the lead. Quinton Potchinack, is he going to be the difference here today?
If you kick against Paarl Gym, you have got to be accurate with your kicking game. And when you put your chasing team together to chase that kick, you've got to make sure it's been chased. It wasn't chased correctly. There was a gap. Brilliant work here from the fullback. Bardenhorst brings it back. Lovely running, gets the offload. And then it's that pass there from the number 8, Potgieter, into the hands of his captain, Marcus Miller. He's never going to not score in that position. His 36th try for the season.
They've been mates since primary school, Quinton Potgieter and Marcus Miller.
Seconds.
They played together at centre up till under 15 level. It's not the first time Potgieter offloads to Marcus, but perhaps the most important one in their school careers. Flags are raised. Marcus Miller adds the extras. He's taken over the goal kick in mid-season.
In these wide channels, in this transition play, when they're bringing the ball back, incredibly dangerous. They get the ball out to the points, they look for space, they've got some lethal runners, and they know how to finish. And that has been the strength of their game throughout the season. Paarl Gymnasium.
Kick-off from Grinley. Lost forward by Van Sail.
It's another good kick-off from Mark Grinley. On the point, on the money, lots of hang time, gets this up. His forwards are able to get underneath and unable to take.
Every coach's nightmare, Bros. Just scored.
100%.
Consolidate, take the kick off. That's what we practice.
Yeah, but that's where Shaun Erasmus, the team, they would have said, okay, guys, they've scored. We've got to get straight back into them. Let's get a good kick off. Let's chase. Let's try to turn this ball over.
Go. Fine. Set.
It's a good scrum from Gimnasium on this occasion. Van der Merwe looking for an inside runner. Finds one in Tristan Joubert. Jordan assessing the options. Change of direction. Jordan Uester.
No. Tackle the
Thunderbolt with ball in hand. Jordan Uester. The workhorse. Number 4, Gershon Peters. Little Gregan ball. What a hit.
Get out, 8.
Yeah, they've used that inside ball. It's the third time so far for Paarl boys.
Miller. Sillier goes low on him. Long pass from de Villiers. Jordan assessing the options. Change of direction. Jordan Uester.
No. Tackle the
Thunderbolt with ball in hand. Jordan Uester. The workhorse. Number 4, Gershon Peters. Little Gregan ball. What a hit.
Get out, 8.
Yeah, they've used that inside ball. It's the third time so far for Paarl boys.
Miller. Sillier goes low on him. Long pass from de Villiers. There's a man over. Caleb Holmes. As well, the left winger to stay in field. Joubert. Great low by Whitehead. Uester. Working hard on the tight exchanges. Wilkin. Turner goes low.
Rocks form.
Can Boys Eye strike back quickly. Jordan Uester. Out the back. Funamarva, the show and go. Great carry by the fly half front row. Funamarva. Funamarva. Trocky this time. Uester.
Good defence.
Peters yet again working his socks off. Gershom Peters. Couple of meters out. Tommy Miller waits. Goes past him to Grinley. Space on the outside. Davids. Janelle Davids in the corner. Boys Eye strike back.
Yeah, for all the ball that they've had, it was important that they were able to get the next score. They worked it really well. They used some of their forwards around the corner. Managed to batter away, but the defence was good, and eventually they had to go out wide. Some accurate passing was required then from Grinley. He manages to get it into the hands of Janelle Davids. Important.
He played at 10 last year.
Correct.
In the inter-schools.
Amazing.
He was one of 13 grade 11s in the squad last year.
They'd get back again this year, and even when you go and you look at Paarl Gym, you had Quinton Potgieter at lock, got man of the match, now playing at number 8.
20 seconds.
Potgieter and Miller, though, the only survivors for Paarl Gimnasium from inter-schools last year.
Hasn't got much time here, Grinley.
Jordan splits the uprights. Was that what even Jordan does?
Brilliant.
Nonchalant.
Seconds were counting down. Ivan Jordan gets it over. The accuracy of pass from Mark Grinley. The finishing ability of Janelle Davids. And the kicking from Ivan Jordan. 7-all. This is going to be an incredible game.
Between these two sides, they've only lost once in 2025, and that was Paarl Boys High, who lost in Riversdale against Oakdale Landbouw, who overturned Paarl Gymnasium earlier today as well. Funamarva, captain fantastic. Miller loses it forward, transition play, danger for Boys High. This is where Gim comes into their own. Sillier.
No, get out!
Another positive carry for the loose head. Whitehead. Peters with a solid hit. Baker. Barker rather.
Advantage over!
Bakes, as his teammates call him.
Yeah, he's big and strong. Underrated.
Boysa on the front foot. Was that a grass cutter? Yes. Penalty advantage. It's forward from Kun.
Captain, get up,
That's against the captain, Kudu Funamarva. You mentioned that transition play, and that's, I mean, when you've got a coach like Peter Rousseau, who was probably one of the best players on counter-attack and from the deep, you know it's going to come through in the team that you are coaching.
Kun stabs it into touch, the grade 11 fly half.
They don't want the 3 points, they want the try.
De Whip, primary product, Charles Whitehead, feed the line out. Overthrown, Wilkin. He's been absolutely everywhere. Columbus Wilkin. Uester. Courageous stuff from Good. De Villiers, the crowd on their feet. Joubert, back to Liam De Villiers, puts it on the boot. Holmes has got wheels to burn, as does Marcus Miller.
Wow. I tell you, we've been talking about Paarl Gym. What about Paarl Boys as well? Watch out from deep. Watch out when they get the turnover. They've got some speed to burn, and I tell you, it's that loose forward, Kobus Vulcan, who was the initial one. Then we had this passing game here. The kick comes through from Liam De Villiers. It'll get kicked here by Marcus Miller straight into goal. They should have options here at Paarl Boys.
Yeah, he had the athlete Caleb Holmes chasing right behind him, did Marcus Miller.
But just Kobus Vulcan, he started off in the second side this year, but just through hard work and the impact and the work rate that he's got, eventually the coaching staff had to pull him up into the first side. He's got an engine on him, has Kobus Vulcan.
yourself.
Just how does their throats feel after this week? They start singing on Monday, they stop singing on Sunday.
They haven't gone to lessons, they haven't gone to class, they've just been singing all week. He's got an engine on him, has Kobus Vulcan.
Play yourself.
Just how does their throats feel after this week? They start singing on Monday, they stop singing on Sunday.
They haven't gone to lessons, they haven't gone to class, they've just been singing all week.
Just hold on for me, Ruane. Hold on.
Few
It's a
trips
celebration.
also.
It really is a celebration. It's celebration of these two schools, of Paarl, of rugby,
Time on.
of the culture and tradition between these two proud schools.
5-man lineup, plus one extra. They're going to go for the maul. Kudu
Stop,
Vandermeer
stop.
in possession at the back of that maul.
Run down.
Brilliant maul defense from Paarl Gimnasium. Jordan, route one, he goes. Good carry from the inside into centre.
That's very good.
Joubert draws a good tackle, pick and go. Peters gets over. Gershon Peters. He's the heart of that boy's eye engine.
Oh, yeah. Gershon Peters. They were just winning the contact line there. We had Ivan Jordan, we had Joubert, and then the pick and go from Gershon Peters. The timing was brilliant. This is a good run here from Jordan. Gets over the advantage line. That's the important thing. So every time here over the advantage line, the next runner is going to come around. It's the big second row forward. SA Schools play. Gets over the advantage line again. Quick recycle, picks it up, and dives for the try line. It is good work by Gershon Peters.
Has been full value in 2025, Gershon Peters. No
Well,
thrills, no fuss.
Well, he's off to Italy next year. He's been signed up by Benetton. It's an
Ivan
exciting
Jordan
signing for him.
adds the extras. Whoever did that signing deserves a medal.
100%. He's a workhorse. And I tell you, it's a beautiful city. He's going to love it. But this here from Jordan, it sets it up. He works his way. There's 2-3 tacklers, gets over the advantage line so very well. And then the two Joubert twins. This time it's Jaden. So good in that contact zone and the pick and go. The body position. It's all good from Peters.
Before the start of this match, Jaden Joubert had 100 carries already this season. He's probably up to 107 or 108. He's been right in the thick of
I
things.
tell you, we're living in Joburg. There was a wrestling gym run by Philip Lemmer. The two Joubert brothers, they were both in that wrestling gym at the age of 8.
It is
learning
that
their craft.
Self-same Jaden Joubert that takes it in. Percentage rugby with the exit play. It's a good kick from front shot van der Merwe.
That's a good kick, but I think Paarl Gymnasium will be happy to start from here. Line out 8-10 meters in on the half of Paarl boys. They want to strike back. They've gone for the shortened line outs as well. 5 men in, a couple loose forwards scattered in that back line.
Who's going to be first receiver? Will it go to Ethan Barker? Replacement on the field in number 21 for Paarl Gimnasium. That's
Fine, the tackle's good. Left foot,
Mikael
on the back.
Boysa that's been replaced.
Yeah, it looks like Christian Grundling's come on in jersey 16 for Paarl boys.
Oh, so nearly a chance for Mark Grinley with the intercept. But the boys, our players, have just gotten under the skins here of Paarl Gimnasium. Disrupted their rhythm.
Right in their faces there, trying to pass, and there's just a wall of blue in front of him. When you're on defense, you want to try and manipulate the attack. It's a time when you don't have the ball, but it's a time when you want to have an impact on what the people or the men with the ball are doing.
Paarl Gim has come back at Paarl Boys in the last couple of scraps.
Oh, but they always were.
Chris Davey,
He's on as well.
Fine.
fresh legs in that front
6.
row. The Shawnee Erasmus master plan.
Play.
Van der Merwe takes it to the line. Doing well in the physical exchanges. Boys eye Grinley.
It's a good tackle, Muller.
Quinton Potgieter in over it again, turns it over. Jeez, he's a workhorse, Quinton Potgieter. This burden.
No hands.
Sebastian Ackerman.
Yeah, we've got a couple of reserves on for Paarl Jim as well.
In number 21. Blue, white and navy of Paarl Boys Eye against the green, yellow and maroon of Paarl Gimnasium.
Yeah, under the Paarl Mountain here, it's a beautiful setting and scenery at the Forest Stadium as the shadows start to draw across the field.
Little switch play from the back of the lineup. Muller, 2 meters out as Paarl Boys. Offload, Wilkin! Boy, oh boy, does he deserve it! Exhibition by the flanker.
Yeah, he's trying to G them up. Big does not always mean success. You don't have to be the biggest player in the pack to have an impact. This man here has a tremendous impact. He's an example to all. Work rate trumps anything else for me. The battle rates that you get into, the positions that you put yourself into, that's what Kobus Wilken does. And that's the reward.
If you've got a youngster at home who plays in the loose forwards, make him watch this last 20 minutes. Make him watch Kobus Wilken. Jordan. This is a big kick to narrow the margin to 2. He turns around quickly, raises the flags. There's Ivan Jordan. Boy, oh boy, it's Paarl Derby time.
I'm getting goosebumps just sitting up here, just taking this all in under Paarl Mountain. The quality of the rugby, the ebb and flow of the game, the respect between these two teams, and the quality that is being witnessed and displayed. And then you get your kickers that just come and they just knock it over. There's no problem for both kickers.
What is going to be the Suzuki game changer moment? What a take. Oh, there's trouble there on the ground. Looks like a head injury. Chance for Saunders on the outside. In the trams he was.
Now played in the air. Really difficult when the ball's in the air. Both players trying to go for it.
Now it's a timing thing, bros. Got to get your timing right there. For a moment I thought Kudu van der Merwe had some real damage.
So he's without a doubt going up to try and catch the ball. The other player gets there a split second before him.
What's the call there, bros? Is it the realistic position to catch the ball?
But they're both in a realistic position to catch it. The one's just going to catch it before the other one, that's all. I mean, if the Paarl Gym player's there, Van der Merwe's catching their ball, without a doubt. It's just that the other player launched earlier and got into position earlier.
Now it's a real test match out there. Every penalty in a kickable position will be taken. Deep breath from Miller. Look how quickly he picks that tee up. So confident in his own ability.
No, he knew straight away. The minute it left his right foot, that ball was going over. There, bang, picks it up, doesn't even look, runs back.
So
confidence. Keen. Lots of confidence shown by the SA Schools captain Marcus Miller.
Change of direction with a kickoff for Mark Grinley. Turner loses it in the air. It's hacked ahead by Baardenhorst. Van der Merwe covers for Boys Eye. Wilken. What a shift from the flanker. Out the back. Van der Merwe straightens. Uester loses it forward. Transition play. Van Zyl does well. Henry Van Zyl straight down the middle. Beats Grinley. Gets the offload away. What a try. John Dreyer crashes over. But the grade 11 Henry Van Zyl made it all happen.
Oh, it's in there, DNA. Again, it's from turnover. Again, we saw Paarl Boys trying to launch, trying to probe, trying to break the defensive line. The ball got turned over and away go Paarl Gym. Brilliant work by the number 7. Pivot, spins out of the tackle. Doesn't just go down to ground, doesn't just succumb to the tackle. Instead, he offloads to his big lock forward, Jean Dreyer. Oh, he's going to celebrate that try for many years to come. will Jean Dreyer.
2 grade 11 men slicing them open. Flags are raised by Miller. Pressure with a kick. Taken in by Caleb Holmes. Joubert beat Henry van der Westhuizen on the inside. Uester out the back to no one in particular. Jordan cleans it up.
Get out now. You're on the hand. Stay back. Get back.
Liam de Villiers spots the space. It's another turnover, this time by Quinton Potgieter.
Yeah, he can't just throw that ball away.
Danger here for Boys Eye. Miller. He's been a well-marked man here this afternoon, Marcus Miller. You'd expect nothing less. Van Zyl getting into the thick of things. Penalty. Kudu van der Merwe setting the example for his side.
Yeah, it's crucial there from the captain, Stef van der Merwe. A good water polo player as well. Over the ball, Jackals gets the penalty.
Big kick.
Superb kick. Quality kick. Needed, much needed by Paarl boys. Brought in by Henry van der Westhuizen. The offload to Van Zyl. There he is the cap. Paarl Jim. That's where they live. They live off that turnover. They feed off it. Then straight away they get out one. Now he's not kicking to kick it out here. He wants to kick it downtown. He then just waits, and if he gets a lucky bounce like he gets there, it's going to work for him, and it works perfectly.
It's a Gimlana.
Hold on. Hold on.
The 3
Quality kick.
on the cards here. But it's how quickly they get it wide. They understand transition.
Oh, but they've worked on that. You know Peter Rousseau's worked on that with them on the training field. Get it wide quickly.
Some knock on.
It was a tough one for Boyce to take care of. Eventually lost forward by Ethan Barker.
Yeah, they're often more clinical in this Paarl Jim, not
Irafis, Paul Ruiz.
Right, please.
Yeah, they beat them at the North-South. Derby
Lost.
there at Paul Ruiz.
There we go.
Lost their solitary fixture against Oakdale Landbou
Discipline
on the farm in Riversdale. There you go. Paul Derby. Time to shine on Supersport Schools, Channel 2 and 6.
I tell you, it's amazing. They just jammed them in there. People standing outside the stadium trying to look in from vantage points.
Blindside Rugby. Grinley.
You let it go.
Josh LaRue on the field for Paarl boys in the number 21 jersey.
Advantage, never onside.
Penalty advantage. Offside play.
Never onside, last feet.
He's been really good, Mr. Jean de Bot.
Yeah, he's been good. He's controlled the game.
Never onside, last feet.
He's communicated well with both sides.
Time check.
He was at the Craven Week during the June-July holidays as well as referee Jean de Bot. Big moment for him.
Time check, Sammy.
Just asking for a time check. Jordan, does he find touch? Fantastic kick. Oh, he's a good player.
Yeah, he's good. Quality. Yeah, you just get the feeling that this is the moment Paarl boys have got to strike from this line out. They've got to be clinical. The defence from Paarl Jim's got to be accurate. Got to decide whether they compete or they stem the drive straight away.
Five-man lineup plus the receiver in Kudu van der Merwe. So the long ball out. Caleb Holmes. He's a real speed merchant, the left winger for Paarl boys. Uester against the grain.
It's a good
Straight
run.
over the top of Peter Sillier. Take that, says the big loose head prop. That's a forward pass, was it? Yes.
Yeah, making mistakes at the moment, Paarl boys. We saw from a line out, unable to collect that ball in an attacking position. Opportunity now in a counter attack, and just not accurate enough with that passing game.
Picture there, Mark Grinley went forward out of his hands. There you see it.
Yeah, that ball there needed to be delivered.
10 minutes between Paarl Gimnasium and the three-peated fora. Quentin Potgieter, originally from Ceres and Gerike Primary School. What an inter-school clash he's had.
Oh, he's had an incredible season. Here's big Quentin Potgieter. Played number 4 last year. We discussed it today in that number 8 position.
Good with a long ball. Space, man over, Saunders puts it on the left boot, chases, sword on the bounce. Great cover work.
He made the ball dead. Ja, hij heeft hem doodgemaakt. Het is 28.
Yeah, I'll come back for the 22. And again, it's Paarl Gymnasium that are asking all the questions.
Sit back.
Here's a chance for Boys Eye.
Mr. Villiers.
Men over. Jubir. Easy does it here. Get the offload away. Points for Paarl Boys Eye. We're going to go down to the wire. Brinkhouse on the field and he scores. Pulsating stuff at fora.
There had to be another twist.
It's Cole Moultrie, rather, and number 23, not Leighton Brinkhouse, that's on the field.
Cole Moultrie, an absolute speed merchant. There was always going to be another twist.
Coming to the fore as a captain when they need him most.
Oh, he's just having a go, getting himself in at the breakdown, competing. 6.5, you hear the ref, 6.5 minutes to go. 5 points separating these two teams. Playing for the number 1 position in schoolboy rugby in South Africa. The tackle there from Gershon Peters. Drives his man backwards. Then in goes Van der Merwe.
This is Paarl Inter-Schools at its very, very finest. Last year, comfortable victory for him, everything but comfortable. Right here, Boys Eye with a win.
Get out, ball's available.
LaRue throwing everything at this Paarl Gimnasium defence. 5 minutes remain, 5 points the difference.
Get off.
Will we see a Suzuki game changer moment right here? Peters, what a season he's had. Joubert, cometh the hour, cometh the man. Who's the hero for Paarl boys?
Yeah, this is where heroes are made. Future legends of the game.
With a defence. Are their men over on that short side? Are they matching them up in defence? Jordan, he's had a massive game as well. Peters. They're throwing everything at Gimnasium. This Boys Eye.
It's an arm wrestle at the moment.
Vulcan, contender for the king of the match. Gets the offload away.
What about that offload?
My word. Men over. Joubert, straight hands. Paarl boys, level it up. Tristan Joubert. Everybody was expecting Gimnasium's number 13 to be the hero. Is that the Suzuki game-changing moment?
Well, it's absolutely massive. I tell you, the field as we're looking at to our left is all Paarl boys supporters. The left-hand side almost launched from the left here, all the supporters. Incredible in the stadium. The work rate from these players. Some of the offloading was absolutely brilliant. The accuracy, then that long pass. He knew he had to come infield. He came infield, beat his man, got over, got an important score for Tristan Joubert. He can force open a hole, and he knows how to finish.
20 seconds was the call by John de Bort. 10 seconds now. Jordan for the lead. Paarl boys high, lead the Paarl Inter-Schools with 3 minutes remaining. They were trailing by 12.
That is enough time for Paarl Gym, and Paarl boys know it. It is going to go down to the wire. Schoolboy rugby at its absolute best. That offload there was incredible. to Uester. Then to get that wide was so important.
Jaden Jabir wins the kickoff for Paarl boys. Jordan goes downtown over the head of Badenhorst.
He's been good as Badenhorst.
He's
Really
one-on-one. Takes on Holmes. Gets rid of him. Gets it away to Boysa. Is this the
No one
moment?
on the ball. Can't do that shit.
Counteract from Paarl boys high. Win back possession.
Get off, get off, get off. Position of strength.
Now Uester out the back. The whole of Fora on its feet. Just more than 2 minutes remaining.
Need to be direct, do the men from Paarl boys. Paarl Gym need to turn the ball over, which they've done.
They've turned it over, and then they sort of fight over it. Kun sees space. Grinley struggling with cramp. Goes too far. Goes too far. Grinley's got an injury.
Yeah, I think he's cramping up. Those calves are gone. They're blown. He's got to be substituted. Especially a man in that position. So important. He's got to be able to cover vast amounts of territory.
2 points the difference.
And his kicking game so good, Louis Kun. Less than 2 minutes to go in this game.
Bros, it's time that we chat about the king of the match. There's been some great performances on both sides. Quinton Potgieter
That
has
is an
been
incredible
immense.
kick.
What a kickoff. They've got to do it from 80 meters up. Kun, he's isolated, gets away. Big hit. 80 meters between Paarl Gimnasium and a victory. They do get some space on it. Now, Kleinans, he scored 13 times this season. Jabir loses it, and then lost forward by Kleinans.
They're asking questions yet again. They're asking questions yet again, Paarl Gym.
We've had great performances. David
Badenhorst, I think, has been absolutely exceptional in jersey number 15. The way he's brought that ball back for Paarl Gym. You ask about good players here for Paarl Gym. Andre van Sail, Andre van der Westhuizen. The guy for Paarl boys, I believe, Kobus Vulcan, I think, has been sensational.
So the king of the match in the end is Kobus Vulcan, the number 7 who came into the side late in the season. What a phenomenal performance.
And I think it sends a great message to all those schoolboys out there, all those boys trying to get into a first team, all those boys out there that is not always going according to plan. Use Kobus Vulcan as your inspiration.
Set up. My time is on when the scrum is set. Let's go.
My time is up when the scrum has been set. That's what the ref just said. That is a crucial message on the put-in here for Paarl boys. Can they make history?
Standing on the cusp of glory. Will it be Boys Eye's 44th win in the Paarl Inter-Schools?
The last time they won was in 2022. They won 26 points to 24.
Time. Set.
Last scrum, massive scrum from Gimnasium. They're just trying to run down the clock.
Tackle.
Surely, if they get it off the park now, it's the end. Paarl boys playing for time here, and sometimes dangerous.
They've got to be very careful. They can concede penalty here very, very easily.
And it's in kickable range. Jordan Uester, the latest to carry.
Got to get this ball off the field.
It's back. It's out. It's the end of it.
It's massive. It's massive.
Number 2 dethrones number 1 in the Paarl derby.
What a game of rugby.
A moment. Kudu van der Merwe, Trokkie van der Merwe. The crowd running on the field. That is in blue and white, of course. Paarl Gimnasium stunned at Fora. They hadn't lost the whole season. They only drew 2 uffies. Paarl boys high lost once to Oakdale. Gim led by 12 with 7 minutes remaining. And it was the Suzuki game-changing moment. The try of Tristan Jabir. So it's the 13 in blue and white, not the 13 in red, maroon and yellow. What a sight as 4 erupts. Elation and despair at the same time.
All these men can be so proud of the performance that they have put out, whether you were in maroon, yellow and green or white and 2 shades of blue. What a game of rugby. Paarl boys, the winners in this encounter. Their history is just amazing. The schoolboy derby that has transcended generations delivers yet again underneath Paarl Mountain.
51 victories it remains for Paarl Gimnasium. 44 victories it becomes for Paarl Boys High. 11 draws and a match for the ages. Absolutely fantastic stuff.
It's just the ebb and flow of this game, the way it went backwards and forwards, and right down to the very end, it could have been anyone's game.
Spare a thought for Ivan Jordan. He had the pressure of the whole of Paarl, the whole of South Africa on his shoulders with that match-winning conversion.
Well, we've got to talk about it. Both them, Marcus Miller and Ivan Jordan, their performance in kicking at goal was superb, sublime.
We spoke about may it be the crowning moment for Marcus Miller as a schoolboy. It ended up not being that. He had the most fantastic career. He had a brilliant game today as well.
Now, the big thing now is transcending it and taking it to the next level for Marcus Miller. This was a brilliant game of rugby. They can all be very proud, as I said. And this here is the Suzuki game-changing moment of the game. The offloading game here by Paarl boys, the direct running by these players and knowing what to do in this situation. I tell you, he was good as well. The Springbok loose head prop, Jordan Juster, his ball carrying ability, sensational.